Hello, this is Emma of EmmaLiveYoga, and welcome to this yoga for mental health class. So our mental health can be affected at some point during our lives, certainly this last 2 years. So it's really important to talk about our mental health, to know that it's as important as our physical health. I personally have had mental health issues and continue to manage those through yoga and other things as well, such as therapy, connections with nature. So there's no shame in having these issues, and yoga, of course, like with everything else, can really help. So come to a comfortable seated position. I'm sitting up on a brick. If you need anything else, please do take hold of that and bring in the hands to Anjali Mudra. So then taking a deep breath in and exhale, relax the shoulders. And doing this again, close the eyes. And we'll begin with the vibration of Om, taking a breath in. Om. So as you gently bow the head, take a few moments to check in with yourself, your body, your mind, so your mental health. How have you been? And also your emotions. And know in bringing these anchors of awareness closer together, the body, the mind, and the breath through yoga, we can begin to experience more peace of mind. We can feel better, if nothing else. So you may wish to set an intention for your practice. Maybe simply that, to feel better in yourself. And then take a deeper breath in. Exhale, gently open the eyes. So we're going to come to semi-supine position, laying back. You might want some support for your head. So as you lay back here, just have the knees bent, soles of the feet on the floor, palms of the hands open. Take another deep breath. This time out through the mouth. Do this again, breathing in. Exhale out. And then bring the hands lightly to rest on the belly. So this is known as Hidra or Hidra, the belly space. A lot of our emotional fluctuations, our stresses can go into this place. So I want you to focus on breathing here, just to open the session. Inhaling as the belly expands. And exhaling as the belly drops down. Inhale, belly rises. Exhale, belly releases. And taking 2 further breaths here in your own time. Just feel that gentle opening between the collarbones on the inhale. The shoulder blades melting away on the exhale. And feel you can soften around the facial muscles also. Then as you complete these breaths, breathing in. Exhale, release the hands and gather the knees into the belly, taking the shins or the backs of the thighs for an initial rock from side to side in Apanasana. You might breathe in to one side, out to the other. So usually our minds can overcomplicate things, or we can be thinking quite a lot, our minds are racing. So when it gets to that point, it's good to keep things simple in your movements. So you can drop down into your body, but without doing anything too complicated. So then inhale, exhale, float the right ankle up. You can bring the left foot to the floor just for a simple hamstring stretch. Now your right knee may stay bent. If it's easily straight, you might slide the left leg out also. You can slide the hands up and down the back of the right leg if you wish. Breathing and feeling, whatever the stretch looks like. One isn't better than the other. It's just wherever you feel it. That's where you need to be. And then inhale, gather both knees in again. Exhale, float the left leg up. Right foot comes to the floor. Again, bent knees, always an option. Don't force anything. Keep things simple. Again, if your leg is easily straight, you can stretch the right leg out if you wish. Relaxing around the jawline. Slight smile on the face. This engages the vagus nerve associated with relaxation. That's what we want. And then inhale, gather the knees in. Exhale, roll over to one side and just push through. We're coming through to an all-fours position. You can cross at the ankles, roll through, or just come through, however is best for you. Keeping things simple with a cat-cow combination. Relax the shoulders, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Inhale, belly dips, shoulders draw back, gaze lifts. Exhale, tuck the tailbone round and sink all the way back to the heels. You might take your hands a bit further forward to facilitate. Inhale, stay low, belly dips, shoulders draw back, gaze lifts. Exhale, tuck the tailbone round the back and all the way back. We'll do one more. Inhaling, you're going all the way back. It's a bit too much, then just keep it to the halfway point. Exhale as we sink back. From here, inhale, come through. Exhale, tuck the toes and lift up into a plank. If that didn't feel right, then keep the knees down in a knees down plank. So either of those, feet can be hip distance all together. Squeeze the glutes as you lift the legs and push out of the shoulders, drawing the belly in. So we're getting some energy into the belly, whereas before we were using relaxation. So really stimulating this space of hara. Nice, strong ujjayi breath, good. Inhale, bring the knees down, and then exhale, sink back into balasana pose of a child. If your head doesn't reach the floor, please do support it. You want your head to rest on something. And then you can soften the shoulders and just soften down after the stimulation of that plank pose. If that got strong on the wrist, press the back of the wrist into the mat with your fingers and thumbs a wiggle. Really staying connected to breath as we drop into the body. And then move the brick to one side if you use that. Stretch the hands forward, coming into downward dog. So inhale, rock the weight forward. Exhale, tuck the toes under. And then take the feet as wide as the mat for a wide angle downward dog. Take the hands as wide as the mat as well. And really reach back. So reach the sitting bones up and back. Let the head dangle. Gently draw the kneecaps in, feeling this full back of body stretch. Relax the neck. Keep the breath moving in the nostrils. And then inhale, walk the feet back in, hands back in, exhale. Inhale, bring the right knee down. Exhale, for Vasisthasana variation, you can bring the left hand to rest on the hip. And just breathing here. Now, if that feels a bit wobbly, just step your left foot further forward, no problem. If you wish to make this a bit stronger, press into that right hand. Make sure your joints are all stacked. And then you can lift up, but then step the left foot forward. Come onto the side edge of the right foot, and then take the left arm forward. Another variation. Breathing and feeling, you can gaze down, straight ahead or up towards the fingertips. See what feels therapeutic. Remember, there's always that first option if this is too much. And then exhale, swing the arm down, bring the knees in, back to tabletop, have a sway from side to side. I'm going to release the wrist before we go any further, so walk the hands back. Inhale, scoop the arms back and up. And then exhale, circle the wrist down through flamenco wrists. Good, and then shake them out. From here, we'll move to the opposite side. Now you can always have your hand on a brick as well, so if it feels like a bit too much, that's okay. Just step in the right leg back, left hand goes down, or Vasisthasana variation. Same options. Remember to stack all of the bones. You can stay here, stay happy. You can even float the arm up if that feels good. And keep the wrist nicely relaxed. Good, keep breathing. Again, if you want to try that other variation, stack the feet together briefly, and then step the right foot forward. You can take the right arm forward. Choose your gaze points. You're on the side edge of the left foot. Scissor the inner thighs together. Squeeze the belly in. Choose your gaze point, your drishti. Doing really well. We've just got one more breath. Good. And then bring the arm down. Back to tabletop. Make your way back to tabletop. Inhale. Exhale, walk the hands back. This time, inhale, swoosh the arms forward and up. Exhale, bring the heels of the hands into the lower back. You can keep the feet flat or you can tuck the toes for stability, whatever feels best in your knees. We'll feel a big lift through the chest. You may begin to lean back. You may even lift the head as you come into your Ustrasana variation. Opening the heart space, really important for mental health to stay open. When we have these issues, we tend to round. So we want to really open out. You might even swoosh the arms up and lift, lift, lift. That's it, create some space. And then exhale, bring the arms down, sit back onto the heels in Virasana, or stay in a high kneeling position. Bring the hands to prayer position. Close the eyes a few moments. Feel that energy you just created. And then gently open the eyes. Just release the wrists. We'll come back to a seated position. We'll do a little pranayama here. Nadi Shodhana, or alternate nostril breathing, which is really good for balancing the mind. So again, nice for mental health. It balances the right and left hemispheres of the brain. So coming to Yoni Mudra, where the thumbs and the first fingers connect, the other fingers are interwoven. That's it. Yoni means womb. So it's about connecting to that womb energy. We're going to lift it up. So slide the thumbs underneath the chin and then allow the fingers to pop apart. Relax the elbows. From here, close your right nostril. Inhale up the left. Close, open, exhale right. Inhale right, same side. Close, open, exhale left. Inhale left. Close, open, exhale right. Inhale right. Close, open, exhale left. Last round. Inhale left. Close, open, exhale right. And bringing Yoni Mudra down, you connect the fingers again, bring them down into the lap. Allow the eyes to close. Feel you can draw the chin in and lift through the crown of the head. Take a few moments to observe the airflow through both nostrils. Maybe giving yourself a simple mantra that all is well in this moment. Feeling the gentle inhale and exhale. Feeling the rise and fall of the chest with the breath. Feeling all is well in this moment. When you're ready to let go of the practice, release Yoni Hasta Mudra, ripple out the fingers. And then inhale as you lift the gaze. Exhale, gently open the eyes. Take a moment just to sit. Feel the breath moving up and down the spine. And just know that the breath is the main part of the yoga practice. So even if we don't move, and we don't need to move, usually we need to because of the tension, but you don't need to move. So even if you just have the breath, this is good. This is yoga, and this helps the mind to release. So bringing the hands to Anjali Mudra. Gently bow the head as we give thanks for our health and our practice. Inhale to lift the prayer hands up. Exhaling to the sides. And again, inhale to look up. And exhale. Namaste. So thank you for connecting with me today. I hope it's helped. Do hit the like button if you enjoyed the class and subscribe. Remember, you can find much more about mental health, yoga, everything on my Instagram page. And I hope to see you there. Take care.